asking what we should do to lift some of the suffering that our brothers and sisters are facing in Gaza. We all feel pain. Sometimes we feel that we are hopeless. We have not much things to do. But the days proving different what we are thinking. Regardless what's going to happen in the coming days, regardless the result of this conflict, people of Gaza are winning. And we have to differentiate between the fawz and nasr. What the mu'min looking for fawz. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala named those being torched in that ukhdud, as mentioned in Surah Al-Buruj. He said, إِنَّ الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا وَعَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ لَهُمْ جَنَّاتٌ تَجْرِي مِنْ تَحْتِهَا الْأَنْهَارُ ذَلِكَ الْفَوْزُ الْكَبِيرُ. So they are faizeen. They are winners, regardless. The victory, that something temporary. They might lost a battle, they win it. That's an extra flavor of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, as He mentioned, وَأُخْرَى تُحِبُّونَهَا نَصْرٌ مِنَ اللَّهِ وَفَتْحٌ قَرِيبٌ. So I'm not worried about them, we worry about ourselves. They are doing their best. And they're trying beyond their capacity. But what we should do, not to help them, to help ourselves. I would like to focus on 2 points. If you look how the enemies inquiring their strength comes from different ways, and 2 more important ways than others: al-i'lam, media, and iqtisad, the money. That's how they control the narrative, and that's how they control the West and all other countries, and how they are deceiving them to be in their side. With the media, they have a strong media, work for many years and spending billions in order to present their story. And at the same time, they have the money to bribe any person and to control any country. They make them in debt for them. That's why they follow them. So their power comes from different ways, and the 2 most important ways, as I mentioned, media and money. They have the control for that. Besides other things, they are playing with it. But subhanallah, these things nowadays proven that will be shifted from them. They don't have the much control like before. Because now what's making the narrative is not the mainstream media and the TVs. Who's watching this? Not the new generations. If you ask the new generation, when the last time you watched one of those shows or those news? Now the social media, that's not in their control. Yes, somehow they still control it. They cancel the account of some people. They are not following their rules, and they control some of that. But believe me, it's out of their control. They try. It's out of their control. That's why many of those being blind, nowadays, they have different perspective. Nowadays, they have different stand. And we need to work hard on this. So you have nothing to do? No, you do have. We have a single account, yes, even few followers. Put something in there. Make more accounts. Go to different social media. Even if you don't have account before, make an account and put your word and your views. Do not worry. Those views and those likes and those shares that will raise the awareness. What's really important, as we've seen, a lot of people now, they are in the side of those are oppressed. Nowadays, a lot of people, they regret what they have done in the past, and they made it openly. They said we were blind. And many of them nowadays reading Quran. Many of them, they are accepting Islam. We thought that something bad and something negative, and Allah bringing out of it light, and bringing out of it hope. So this one thing. Second, the money. Many of those as huge companies controlling everything, behind it, those are Zionists and main supporters for that regime. And many of them have no shame, are openly saying that and sending their money. Let me correct. Sending our money to them. We think it's their money. They made their empire and they made their money because of our money. So we need to shift that as well. We need to boycott whatever company that we can boycott that's in our control for those that are openly helping and supporting the oppressors. Can we do that? Can we do that? If we have Iman. Many of our brothers, they open their small businesses, not for themselves, for you, to provide for you. So why not even go to them and support them? We pay extra pennies to them. Better than we pay less, but then our pennies and our money were being used to support the wrong causes. We can do that. I'm not asking you to boycott your medicine that's necessary and there's no alternative, or to cut the machine that needed as main things. I'm just asking you to cut the extra things, even excessive things that you think it's worth nothing, but it's worth a lot. And we need to do that in the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Muslims are a huge in number if they are united. We are 1 out of 4 of the population on the globe. 1 out of 4 that is a Muslim. And imagine that power. If those companies, they lose that money, and our money, just our money, regardless, even those are non-Muslims now, they are too big in this. A lot of non-Muslims, they are coming forward asking others to boycott those companies. So imagine Muslims, those they have strong heart and strong iman, and what other people are supporting their cause and the cause of humanity, what's the major impact they could make. So let's shift the 2 main sources of their power, the media and the money, that to be in our side, not in their side. And let's, take a stand. So we are not doing that for the people of Gaza. We are doing that for ourselves. People of Gaza defending our honor, and we have to stand up as they do. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help us to fulfill our duties. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant the victory for the ummah of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Ameen. Subhanaka Allahumma bihamdik. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk.